Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here today. Today, I'm telling you, this Make It Merry kit is just filled with so much great stuff. I just can't hardly stand not to work with it. I know that Christmas in July is over. I did do a little post on my community, and I got an 88% that you're still interested, or 89% that you are still interested in seeing some Christmas cards. So I am going to indulge myself and play around with this. This pattern paper here, it just drew my eye in, and I just felt like I had to do something with it. So I've been just kind of chomping at the bit to work with this. And so I'm just going to take this piece of pattern paper and I'm just going to cut it at 5.5 by 4.25. It is going to be my base layer. And then I'm going to go to 4.25 and get this piece cut. And then I am going to bring in one of my own card bases, because the card bases that are in the kit, if you watched my last video, they actually measure at, they measure right at 4 by 5.5. So there's 1/4 inch missing on that. And the reason why I want to use a full base is because I am hoarding this cardstock that came from in the kit. Love Spellbinders cardstock, and the last card I made with this kit, I cut a frame out with this. And so I'm going to use this frame, and I'm just going to have a tiny little edge around there. So I'm going to go ahead and get my panel laid down, and I'll just show you what I'm talking about. Anyway, when I saw this laying in my kit, I thought, man, I did a pretty good job lining that up. I think I can use it when I was die cutting out. So I am going to get this green pattern paper, which I love. It's just gorgeous. I'm going to get it laid down, and we'll just start building our card. And this, I'm telling you, this kit is just has so many fun things in it that I just don't know where to start. So I'm just going to put this one together, and we'll just see where it goes. I just thought this paper was just so gorgeous. So now I'm just going to get my frame laid down, and I'm just going to kind of get some glue on there so I have some movement, because I want to make sure I get it straight and in the right spot. So now I'm just going to kind of eyeball it, and I should have about 1/8 of an inch or so all the way around. That looks pretty good. I like that. And of course it's got the little edge on there because I used my Spellbinders A2 Matting Basics die to cut that out. And so looks really cute. So it was basically a 4-inch is what it was. Now this card, I want to open it up this way. So I'm going to use some pieces here, and I was inspired by this. I thought this looked really cute, and I wanted to use it, but I wanted to add another layer. I dropped something. I'm reaching out to get it. So I took, and like I said, I'm hoarding these Spellbinders, so I went into my cheap paper, and I found a color that I thought looked really nice with this, and I thought I could just make a tag out of it. So that's what I did, so that I can save my Spellbinders cardstock and use it to the fullest extent. So I'm just going to use this as a layer, and I'm just going to kind of offset it a little bit and lay it down kind of like that. So I think I'm just going to put some glue behind this and just adhere these two together. Just kind of rub it down, and then I'll lay it down. I need some kind of ribbon or some kind of a bow to put on there. Actually, I think I know what I want. The other night, I just couldn't get started on crafting. And so I took, and I don't know if this will look right or not, I took and just die cut out a whole bunch of stuff. I think I'm going to go with that. Let's just see. I've got this sentiment that I want to put on there, and if it doesn't work, I'm not going to be able to use it. So I was thinking that I would lay this on there, this Merry and Bright. So we'll just see. I was thinking of kind of doing it diagonally. And would that work? I think I could do that. And then I was going to bring in this cute little deer that has the same flower and pattern there and put it on there. Okay, I think that's the direction I'm going to go. So let's go ahead and get this laid down. On our card base. I just think it's really, really pretty. And then figure out where I want this to go. I could go like that. I think I want to go like, let's see, let's get this lined up straight so I have an idea of what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm going to go like that. Let me see, do I want to pop that up? Let's just zoom in a little bit. I think I'll just make it kind of flat. I mean, it is a Christmas card and we will be doing some mailing of some cards, so just go ahead and lay that down flat. There are just so many options with this card kit. I mean, you can really just play and have fun. And I'm just going to lay that down too. Actually, I think I'm going to use, let's see, let me grab some tear tape for this. It takes a minute for your glue to adhere on this metallic stuff. So I think I'm just going to take some tear tape just to make sure we get it stuck down really well. We'll do that. Okay, so it's Friday afternoon and I have my grandkids, and miraculously they are both asleep at the same time for a split second. So I'm enjoying this time and I thought, well, I've got them both down. I thought I would throw together a card or two. So I'm thankful for a little, I just had them at the park and they were playing and playing and playing, and then they just got to the point where they were wiped out. So we got on the golf cart, came back. They're both snoozing, and Nana is taking some time to make a card. So I think this is super cute. I really like it. I hope you like it too. Let's see if we can come up with another card design. Okay, and since I said I'm hoarding the paper and the cardstock, I have these 2 sheets here that I had cut off of my piece, so I'm going to use them. So I need to cut this one down to 5.5. So I'll bring in my paper cutter. I'll just cut that down. And then we're going to have 2 cards that are kind of similar, but very different. Okay, same color scheme, a little bit different design. Okay, so again, I'm just going to bring in my card base. And I've got this panel here that is, it seems like that's a little bit shorter. Maybe I want to use their card base. No, I'm just going to trim it off. Actually, I might use just a little bit of white around the edge. We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and get it laid down. So, and this is going to be really cute. I'm telling you, it's just so darling. This kit is just chocked full of goodness. It really is a good buy. I mean, you get a lot of stuff in it, so that's really fun. You can kind of see my stuff peeking there that I'm going to add to this card. Kind of peeking out there. I'm just going to use a little edge on the top and the bottom. And we'll see if that works out. Yeah, it's going to work out just fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've got these 2 strips and I'm just going to lay them down and create just kind of a paper pattern on here. It's going to be a very simple card, but I think it's going to be darling. And we'll just get this laid down on there. Lay that on there nicely. And then I'm going to use this little strip here at the bottom. Just get it laid down. It's kind of gray, like it's going to rain or something here. I was afraid when we were at the park on the golf cart that it might start raining on us and we might not get home dry, but we managed to make it. I did kind of keep an eye on the weather app just to make sure that we didn't stay too long. I'm having some technical difficulties. Okay, so what I've got planned for this is so cute. It's Christmas, My Dear. And then we've got these cute little deer. I think there's 2 of this and 2 of this. I think there's 2 of everything, but I thought that would be just darling on there. And I was thinking I'd lay it down like that. And then I wanted to add this cute little tree with it and just keep it really simple. But I thought it would look cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my sentiment laid down. I'm just going to kind of go over here on the side and kind of go up a little bit high. See if I can get it straight. Just trying to line it up. I think it looks pretty straight. And then I'm going to put my little tree down and put my little deer over here. And I just think this is so cute. I don't know. Usually I'm not, I mean, I like green, but it's just not normally, doesn't normally draw me in like this one did. But I really wanted to use this green pattern paper, and so I'm glad that I actually came up with a couple of designs that I could use it with. I thought that would be fun. So I need some real narrow strips, I think, for his legs, because I'm going to pop him up. Yeah, it's a little bit too long. Okay, that's kind of messy. So tonight's Friday night, and will be craft roulette, but I'm not sure I'll get to watch it because my grandsons are staying all night, so it's going to be a busy night. My sister's coming over. I might have mentioned this in another video. She's going to come over and help me with them, so that'll be good. We'll get them bathed and hopefully put down early, and then maybe I can get on to craft roulette. They do tend to go to bed early. They're napping right now. I just don't want them to nap too long, because if they nap too long, they won't want to go to bed. So I'll push that down. I'm tangled up here. Sometimes trying to get this adhesive backing tape off of here is a challenge, especially when you have acrylic nails. There we go. Okay, now let's see how this is going to look. I feel like I need to trim that up a little bit. Just going to trim that up a little bit. Maybe. Oh man, I've got issues. My little leg just tore. I'm hoping I can put it on there and make it not so to where it doesn't look. Let's see if we can do a little surgery here and make this work. It had stuck to my finger with that stinking adhesive, and yeah, I might have to do something else with that. Okay, so now we're going to go fishing for something. We could do that. Merry Christmas. Let's see what we've got. There's just so much fun stuff in here. Make it merry. That's cute. Of course, that's the card. I kind of like that. I think I'd like to have a lighter one, though. Anyway, so you can always fix your problems. Joy to the world. It's Christmas, my dear. Joy to the world. That's kind of big. Let's see what else we've got. Jingle all the way. No, I don't want that. We've got lots of options here. If I can just get them out of here. All is bright. Honestly, I think I like this Merry Christmas the best. I think I'm going to do that. Let's see. We've got Christmas greetings. Season's greetings. Nope, I'm going to offset it with this Merry Christmas. I think I like adding that extra color in there. So while I should not have done that, I think I can recover from it. And stuff happens when you're crafting. If you do any amount of crafting at all, you know that sometimes you have to improvise. Sometimes you have little problems. Now let's see how this is going to lay on there, because I'm going to need some foam tape for part of it. I've got a mess on my desk now with all my little pieces. If you want to see more of what the kit has, I did another video, and I'll try to link it. But it is just full of goodness. I mean, it's just lovely. I love it. And I just can't seem to keep my hands off the kit. I've got to work with it. So I'm just going to put some glue on this. And I'm going to get this. That actually had something on it. Oh, okay. And I'm going to try and get this up. Get up there where you belong. Merry Christmas. Oh, I think that's cute. I actually think my mistake helped because it added some additional color to it. So I think it's really cute. I'm not sure I'm completely straight. I think I need to bring it down a little bit. That looks good. I think that's cute. All right, let me get this mess cleaned. Okay, so we've got our mess cleaned up, and I thought we'd just review these cards. I think they're just darling.